There's only one catch. Only I know on these wonderful cards what games they're playing and who's going to be playing what. They have no idea what this show is going to be like for them. So they are at my mercy. Get your hands clapping. Yeah. Make some noise for what's happening! Well, let's introduce ourselves. It's always nice to know who's performing for you. Go ahead and state your name down the line there.
I'm Dan down the line there.
I'm Ben.
Gilbert.
Allie.
Eddie down the line.
Coleman,
yeah. I almost forgot. Our first game is going to be a game actually for everyone. This is going to be telephone murder. So let's see here. We are going to start with Allie. We're going to start with Allie. And then everyone else will be able to leave. So what's going to happen before they leave, just so you know, or maybe none of them know this game at all, so they're going to have to hear my description to you to learn how to play it. But how this game works is there has been a crime that has happened. There's a location in which this happened, an occupation of the person who was murdered. And there is a murder weapon, which you, the audience, are going to give to me in just a second. What's going to happen is Allie is going to know what that is. We're going to have one person come on in. They're going to have to, Allie will then, without using words, have to mine the location. Then she will mine the occupation. Then she will mine the weapon. Once whoever is here guessing feels like they know what the weapon is, they're going to take that weapon out of Allie's hands. They'll kill her. Someone else will come in, and then the person who is left alive will then have to mine it again. Hopefully, by the time we get through all 6 of these people, we know exactly what happened, or we're confused as hell. One way or another, it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's have everybody leave except for Allie. Make some noise for your leaving cast. And I'm going to set up a little stool here just so that whoever's guessing has a place to sit. Oh, it's nice to do that for them. Someone yell out, they're gone, once all of them are officially gone. Gone. Perfect. To get us started, can I get some sort of location where this murder happened?
Restaurant.
Great. It happened at a restaurant. Let's be specific. What kind of restaurant?
Italian.
That's great. It's an Italian restaurant. Great. And then the occupation of someone who was murdered, something that doesn't have anything to do with the restaurant?
Chopsticks.
The occupation?
Doctor.
Okay, great. They're a doctor, and the murder weapon is definitely chopsticks, right? Chopsticks there. So just to reveal, sort of remind ourselves, Allie, what is that location?
Italian restaurant.
And what is that occupation?
It's a doctor.
Great, and then that weapon is?
Chopsticks.
Great,
Yeah.
Love it. Without further ado, let's bring in our first victim. Emma, if you don't mind, just tell one of them, come on in. Coleman, go ahead and grab a seat up there. Allie is going to mine location, occupation, and then the weapon. Give her a thumbs up when she's able to move on from the location, and then she'll start doing the occupation. Give her a thumbs up then. She'll start describing the weapon. Once you have the weapon, take it out of her hands and murder her with it. Without further ado, let's see this going down right now. Coleman, just want to remind you as you mind for the next person in line, You are then going to mime what you think the location, the occupation, and the weapon is. One catch, you may not use any of the mannerisms that Allie used. So you have to come up with brand new mannerisms. Be very creative. Without further ado, let's get another victim in here! You got this, my friend.
It's just us.
Excellent noise for Dan, everyone. Dan, as a reminder, we're looking for the location. You'll give a thumbs up. He'll move on to the occupation. You'll give a thumbs up. And then he'll move on to the weapon. Once you know that weapon, take that weapon out of his hands, murder him, be very confident. Off you go, my friend. And the weapon. The only catch is you may not use any of the mannerisms that Coleman used. So you have to be very creative with your mannerisms, nothing that you already saw. Without further ado, let's get another victim in here! There we go. And make some noise for Eddie Goofy! There you go, Eddie. Go ahead and grab a seat in that chair. Make sure you give a thumbs up after each section so he knows to move on. And off you go. Eddie, now you're going to be miming things out. Keep in mind, you may not use any of the mannerisms that Dan used. Let's get another victim in here. Make some noise for him. Here we go. Who can it be? Oh, it's me, Laura! Yay!
Do I gotta remove my shirt?
Yes, no, do not remove your shirt.
Okay.
Grab a seat right here in the chair. Just as a reminder, you're going to have the location, the occupation, and the weapon. Between each section, you'll give a thumbs up so that Eddie knows to move on to the occupation. Another thumbs up says weapon. Once you know the weapon, you're going to take it out of his hands, murder him. Without further ado, off you go. sign is you cannot use any of the manners that Eddie used. So get very creative. Let's get our last victim in here. There's nobody else left except for Gilbert. Make some noise for Gilbert. Come on, Gilbert. Just as a reminder, we have the location, the occupation, the weapon. You do a thumbs up between each one so they move on to the next section. Without further ado, off you go. Allie, should I give the name of a popular movie, like a real movie that's very popular?
Dirty Dancing.
What is Dirty Dancing? Great. They're going to be sort of reenacting one of the scenes in Dirty Dancing, whether they've seen it or not. And they're going to be doing this in the style of Shakespeare. So we're going to see what Dirty Dancing would look like if it were done Shakespearean, while at the same time Allie can only read using words that are in the text thread. And at some point, maybe the villain or the bad guy in Dirty Dancing will show up, who might be played by Ben. Without further ado, we will see this scene. Count it down with me in 3, 2, 1.
Beverly, yon elders say shaketh hips, no, no.
One of the brides.
It was one of the brides that I last shook my hips with.
Here.
It was here, on the day that we memorialized the death of my mother.
Cool. Almost here, Mom.
I do understand that if I had not been off shaking my hips and I had been here sooner, that my mother shall not have perished on that dreadful day.
Hopefully. But what about it? Ha ha ha
Do not mock me, it dwells heavy upon my heart and in the shaking of my hips.
No, Peter. Oh, Peter. No. Seriously.
Beverly, son! Oh, son of mine.
Oh, what's wrong with her?
I am but a poltergeist. A spectre of this stage. Here to guide you.
Oh, never mind.
Don't be so standoffish. Be it my real mother or an evil spirit, I know it's not, but I shall question further. Where dost thou and Pops meet? Starbucks. In the line of drive-through.
This is not good.
It was a bad day. It was a stormy day. My car had stalled. Your father came to me with jumper cables. He hooked me up, and I knew it was electric. Tis true, tis my mother, 'cause only she would carry on so. Mother, what great news have you brought us from yonder? Listen, year 2024 is not that great.
Love you.
It's the only words of grace that you'll hear that whole year.
Yeah, she broke it.
Be this some affair between my best friend and past mother?
No nail in your foot anyway.
A nail in your foot, are you hurt, my son? I am hurt, but nigh above the knee in the heart.
A bad fracture.
In your heart? Yeah, a bad fracture of the heart. A bone in your heart, did you say? I clutch my pearls. And shake my hips.
LOL.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be evil. Listen, son. These words that you hear from this lady, they're not good for you.
Okay.
Yeah. See how she agrees? See how she agrees? Find the path to better greatness.
What an entrance.
My heart does fracture further, almost to the point of breaking. These bones in your heart are very concerned.
Yeah.
For our next game, it's going to be a game for everybody. This is going to be weird newscasters. Let's get 2 chairs right up here. So this is going to be very, very orchestrated. So what's going to happen is Gilbert and Eddie are going to be 2 newscasters. They're getting ready to leave the room here in just a second. because they are not going to know the types of little quirks that these different newscasters have. At some point towards the end, they will definitely guess it. But here's what they need to know, which is where this board comes into play. We're going to kick it over to our top story, which is going to be for Allie. What is the top story of the day? Just what's it about? Anybody?
Car crash.
What is that?
Car crash.
Great. This top story about a car crash that Allie will be talking about. Coleman is going to be, he's going to be our restaurant guy. What's a hit new restaurant?
Flips.
It's called what?
Flips.
Flips. Great. Flips. We're going to talk about the hot new restaurant Flips. Dan is going to be our political correspondent. There's a new party. It's not Republicans or Democrats. It's something kind of outlandish. What is this party called?
The Chairlanders.
The what?
The Chairlanders.
The Chairlanders. We're going to talk about the Chairlanders political party. And then finally, for Ben on sports, what sport is he possibly going to be reporting about?
Rugby.
What is this?
Rugby.
Rugby. Indeed, he's going to talk about rugby. Great. Let's get Gilbert and Eddie to leave the room, and we'll get these quirks from these different people. As they leave, make some noise for our ladies. Yes, indeed.
Come on, let's go.
So, and they are, go opposite, wrong way, go that way, out. There we go. Allie, go ahead and step forward. Allie's going to be giving our top story. The other thing is, can I get some sort of strong emotion?
Envy.
Great, she's very jealous. What is something that you should probably not be jealous over?
Car crash.
Very jealous of the car crash that she's giving into a story about. Coleman, go ahead and step forward. Coleman's going to be doing our cooking segment. Well, he's disguised here as like a person that's very hip on the hot new restaurant as Flips. What's his real occupation?
Garbage man.
He's a garbage man that is overly what?
Sad.
It's overly sad garbage man. Given the hot news story about the hot new restaurant Flips. Wonderful. Dan, go ahead and step forward. Dan's our political correspondent, who's going to be, what's that political party name?
The Chairlanders.
The Chairlanders, yes. But the problem is, while he's giving the story, he's constantly trying to sell us what?
Coffins.
What is Coffins is what I heard. Constantly trying to sell Coffins while giving the story. Last but not least, Ben on sports is going to be reporting on
Rugby.
rugby, yeah. And the only problem with Ben is that he's constantly distracted by what?
Butterflies.
Yeah, constantly distracted by shoes is what we're going to go with. Constantly distracted by shoes. So real quick, Allie, just review, you are?
I'm jealous of a car crash.
Yeah, great. And then next we got Coleman, you are?
Secretly a sad garbage man.
Yep, and then Dan, you are?
Trying to sell caskets.
Yes, and then you, of course, are?
I'm a rugby correspondent of with affinity of shoes.
Yeah, great. Let's get our two anchors back in here. Make some noise. There they come. Love it. So we have this board here so you know who's doing what subject of the different news stories. So whenever it's kicked over to you, you'll just come out and take the front and side, not center. But without further ado, let's all get in places for this broadcast as we kick things off right now. Go ahead, can we get that intro rolling? Thank you very much. Gentlemen, we are live right now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the morning news. I'm Dick Dashing, and this is my cohort,
Biff Buffington.
Biff Buffington. And we bring you the latest and greatest news. Our top story today is produced by Allie.
Hey, it's Allie, live from 52nd Street and Northwest 2nd Street. Looks like there's a car crash. Wish it could have been me. It's fine. It looks like everything I've ever wanted, but doesn't look like I'm getting into that car crash anytime soon. You know, they always get whatever they want. All the attention goes on them. And I never get hit with anything.
so Flaps is pretty cool. They make a lot of garbage. I mean, I don't know that. It's so smelly. And there's just pasta and garbage. And I don't like it. I don't like it.
Thank you.
I'm getting my earpiece, I'm getting a news flash that we have breaking news over in sports. We're gonna take it over to Ben.
Oi! I'm in New Zealand! Well, rugby's the game, and it's a time for rugby stuff. But listen, we're here on, I'm losing my accent, but we're here for the Brews, Chews, and Shoes sale. Rugby. You know when you play rugby, the power comes from your feet. What are you wearing? It don't matter. Because when you're playing rugby, you want to be, you get those Kiwis in the hole, and you know. Let me get closer to you. Hold on.
Oh, God.
When you know your shoes rule, all those Kiwis rule. Here, listen, Nike don't know what they're doing. Adidas, they don't know what they're doing. Go with Fila, the next pickle sport shoe for rugby. Listen, I'm on the other side of the world, and this is not a New Zealand accent. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Dan, for that upcoming sports news.
And now is the time, gentlemen, for you to guess. Go ahead and call out whichever correspondent you think you know.
I think Coleman is going through puberty.
Not quite. I'll give you a hint for Coleman. He has a specific occupation and he's has an overly some sort of type of emotion about the occupation. He specifically kept talking about not the food at the restaurant, but Coleman, give him a little more.
Okay. So I don't really drive a car. I drive a really big truck, and you.
He's a garbage man.
Yeah, what's that emotion?
Are you a melancholy Kirby?
Yeah, very sad garbage man. Who's your next pick?
Man, I suck at this. Is Dan an over-enthusiastic Texan funeral parlor director?
He's constantly trying to sell you coffins. Great. You got Ben or Allie, your choice.
Allie, depressed.
Not quite. More green.
She's overly jealous?
Yeah, what's she overly jealous of?
Other people.
Other people getting in a car accident?
Yeah! Which means finally, Ben is.
He's a multi-schizophrenic shoe salesman.
Evan's reporting on the news. He's constantly distracted by shoes. Make some noise for your anchor! We have time for a little more game. This is going to be a game for everybody. This is going to be the people that are going to be playing in this scene are going to be Eddie, Ben, and Allie. But I said it was a game for everybody, which means that's got to mean that this game is going to be human props. So Eddie, your person is always going to be Coleman. So anytime Eddie uses a prop, you shouldn't have to actually make anything up on the spot at all. Coleman is going to be that product. So if Eddie were drinking a cup of tea, Coleman might go, great, let me drink some
Man,
tea.
this tea is terrible.
But at the same time, if Eddie was shining Gilbert's shoes, he'd have to take his shoe shine kit over there and do just like that to work it around. Very gentle, very gentle. Great. So Eddie's going to be with Coleman. Ben, who is going to be speaking in the scene. Dan is going to be your props. And Allie Gilbert is going to be your props. So as we kick this off, let's see here. I'm going to say that Eddie and Ben are on a date, like it's like a first date. But Allie is the chaperone to make sure things don't get too crazy. Where are they on a first date at? Not a restaurant, someplace place fun?
The garbage aquarium.
Oh, great. At the aquarium. Great. So without further ado, and it's always the props' job just to make sure they kind of stay out of the scene, but still be part of the scene. We will see this game happen. Count it down with me in 3, 2, 1.
Eddie, I got us some popcorn.
Oh, Tiffany, you shouldn't have. Oh, yeah.
Guys, you need some hand sanitizer. I don't want to be
I don't want to get into my popcorn.
I don't want to be that mom, but a little more. I know 2 squirts never hurts, right? 2 squirts
I need
never
my
hurts.
napkin.
I'm just going to lather it all over my body. You know, health
I'm
concerns.
gonna put it back in my pocket
Oh,
for
yeah.
later.
Oh, hey, look, some snow cone machine.
Oh, I don't need popcorn anymore.
Look, it's self-serve. You scoop the ice.
We get that. You can add your own flavoring too.
Wait, guys, don't forget the hand sanitizer.
Yes, flavor.
Listen, germs keeps love away, and I don't want you 2 together.
Listen, Eddie, I got you something. It's very intricate. I got it over here. It's an intricate a vase. It's in a vase, but they're not flowers. It's a thing.
I got you something too.
It's Twizzlers, the pull aparts.
Look, I got you a Cobra.
Let's straighten a little bit.
I got you guys something too. It's hand sanitizer.
All right. Anyway, away with the gifts now. Listen, I brought you here for a special reason.
What, Tiffany?
Can I touch you?
Of course.
No, it's not hand sanitizer.
Oh my God! All right. We're really wet.
I'm very slimy.
But I brought you here to the aquarium for a reason. You know, I've always told you you're a catch. So I brought my fishing pole.
Did you bring one for me
This
too?
is- yeah, I packed it over there. But you got spinner bait, and I just got with this bobber. So just bob over there. Yeah.
I got a shark.
Oh my gosh! I have
Come on, shark.
a tuna. Yeah,
shark.
It's really floppy.
Be
Oh,
careful,
it
guys.
broke.
You don't want to hurt yourself.
got away.
I got it.
My shirt got away.
45-pounder right here.
My shirt got away.
Well, I feel like we can dine on bluefin tonight.
If you die, you need hand sanitizer.
Oh my God!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been your What's Happening cast. Make some noise for this wonderful group. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, wonderful. Everybody still having a great time? Excellent. Well, before we take a quick intermission, I want to let you know that we offer classes here at OKC Improv, and you can do exactly what they were doing. It all starts with just taking level 1 classes. Go to OKCimprov.com and sign up for classes. Also, fun point is once you're enrolled or registered for classes, you get into as many OKC Improv shows as you want absolutely free.
Yeah!